I'm going to be reiterating a very important point in my last two podcasts, creating a third podcast where I focus on this point, just this point, and nothing but this point, to counter the propaganda from people like Paul Joseph Watson and others that white liberal women are going brown. And I would say that there are certain ways in which this may be the case, but the greater reality is, as a person of mixed race, especially in recent years, especially since the false Islamic invasion meme has exploded, female interest in me has plummeted. Now, there are things that I speak about that other white individuals or white men speak about as well. Not a lot. My ideas are fairly unique. But to sum it up and to say counterculture, alternative media, conspiracy theory, you definitely see partners with the white counterparts for the most part. Although for the most part people are suffering relationship-wise across the board, the most important thing to share here is that when I felt eyes upon me or glares or stares, what you would demonize or call white liberal women, not to demonize all liberals or leftists, but it seems to be something that's being done quite a bit, especially by the Trump supporters. What they would tell me, what few friends, by the way, that I had that would be friends with someone of mixed race like me, despite what you perceive about their openness, they would tell me that it was all in my head. And with regards to the World War III stuff, which you guys think is Soros paid and whatnot, my warnings about, the coming Third World War conflict and how it's all staged, I don't see how Soros is warning you in the same way. But they will tell me I'm trying to make it happen through the law of attraction. Now, only one person actually said that, but I believe that she really represented the views of many women and the way I was judged with a lot of the New Age bullshit going on. Oh no, you're trying to make it happen. We need protection from you. Well, why would you say that? Why would you say that to a person half Middle Eastern? We need protection from you, unless maybe there was a root causal factor behind her saying that. All it was a conversation in a fucking dive bar on 78th and Stark. This is supposedly Portland, open. Wow. Well, I don't live there anymore. So a lot of the perceptions about independent thinking in Portland or places like that, yeah, you might find some independent thinkers, and I came from there, but to see the whole place as open, and I know a lot of people are against this. They're against openness. They're against anyone that's friendly with someone whose genetics are from another part of the world. I understand this. There's a reason why I live off the grid and consider most of you unfriendly individuals, even if you're viewers. I've had a lot of stalkers that have started out as viewers, by the way. So I mean, just to keep all this in mind, very few of you are even slightly interested in friendship with me, or even know the slightest thing about developing friendship through private conversation, not weird comments that you leave here and there. I mean, my emails are public. They're meant to be used. I don't have public conversations in the comment section of people pretending to give a fuck about me. Okay, so let's just get that straight. So many of you, and I want to speak to the women now that claim like you've been supporters, how many of you have thought that I was a little bit overboard by saying that certain people have looked at me in certain ways? Are you blind? Are you not able to see the discrimination towards others taking place in the world, whether they be Muslims or Middle Easterns or those feared to be Muslims? Not to demonize Muslims, but it's like people don't even understand what I'm saying. By me saying that, I'm not attacking Muslims. I'm just letting you know that I'm not a Muslim. So there's no reason why people should have these fears of me, or fears that I have a genetic disposition to want to hurt women or put women in a cage or behead you. But by your denial, by your white denial of this, you have hurt me, you have stabbed me, you have abused me, you have shown yourself that you are incapable of human love towards someone like me. For those of you that have voted for Bernie Sanders, or those of you that have voted for Barack Obama, you broke my heart, and you show me it doesn't matter that 9 out of 10 drone attacks are civilians. You show me you don't care about me, while continuing to watch my channel, yet holding a resentment, thinking that I have an anger problem, while completely, even now, after the last few months, you still refuse to make the connection and correct your errors in judgment. Wait a minute, Alex was right. Alex was right. There really is hatred now towards these people. He wasn't losing his mind. He wasn't making it up. He was telling the truth. So he was first hated and rejected by us, and now that his racial kindness is put on the radar, he's literally hated by others. And yet he feels safer living in Trump County because there's those people around and I can live off the grid and I don't have to live in a dense population liberal city. These people are sick that think that Portland and other places are hotbeds of yes, multiculturalism is a part of nature, you stupid fucks. It's not a scientific term. It's what happens when humans from different parts of the world are living alongside each other. And you're saying that's wrong. You're saying that is the Masonic New Atlantis dream. And the reality is their ultimate dream is a certain kind of a white utopia, which in fact doesn't even have certain whites in it that have perhaps emotion. No doubt they want to get rid of certain white people. They want like this new android type of robot human coming in the future, as far as I'm concerned. And yet you have people that are dabbling in disinformation saying that white genocide is going to end the white race. They should be more concerned about other attempts to attack their genetics that are happening behind the scenes with regards to secret, top secret space programs and other things we're not talking about in this video. But is there something going on in our genetics, all of our genetics, something going on with the GMO and the chemtrails and the cell phone towers? The answer is yes. And is there a potential invasion being planned? Yes. And I've talked about that in past videos. But is it the Muslims? No. So I have survived these dark ages of coming across the white judgment and then coming across the white denial, saying that the white judgment isn't even there because they're feeling defensive. I will never forget how those on the so-called left, they're considered open, have judged me for thinking the way that I think and not thinking like them. And how they treated white men, black men, Hispanic men with more openness than they have me. I'm not in the same category of black men and Hispanic men. Why? Why? I mean, literally, how many of you are of an intelligence that I have to explain this to you? You're going to get it in 30 seconds. We know the black people, Hispanics, or Muslims, they have a community or family or parents that talk to them or brothers or sisters. I have nothing and no one and never did. No, I won't be Muslim. I rejected my father's abuse. That in my father's culture disowned someone. So was I embraced by the white culture as a result of choosing to go my own way and even speak on behalf of women's rights? No, I've always been considered a conspiracy theorist. And on a tribal biological level, even to the white people I thought were my friends here off the grid, I am different from them. In the end, I am not in their tribe because I am one of the others. You tell a woman enough and demonize men from a certain part of the enough, you think she's going to want to be seen in public with someone like me? You think this doesn't affect even the women that listen to this channel? What would your mother say? Oh my God, heaven forbid you had a baby in this day and age that was part Afghani. You better call Planned Parenthood. So, I just wanted to educate those on the left of the harm that and insult from them all these years in which I was hurting, to remind them, how are you still able to say that I was denying that while at the same time calling Trump voters or supporters racist? Are you unable to see how your own culture and society, your own supposed open left, closed its door in my face?